Wednesday, February 14th will mark the commencement of the Christian Lenten season, a period where prayers, fasting, and almsgiving are emphasized to renew the believer's spirituality. To this end, Christian faithful in Nigeria have been admonished to use the period to reflect and show love to others as they prepare for the death and resurrection of Jesus Christ. Earlier today, Clearview News Desk crew were at the office of the National Director of Social Communications, Catholic Secretariat of Nigeria, Reverend Father Michael Umor, to shed more light on this revered spiritual exercise.
The entire Lenten season, as it were, is a special period where we very specially seek God's forgiveness while acknowledging our sinfulness. In order to celebrate this period, which is a sober period, a period of reconciliation, a period of repentance, there are three pillars that are important. The three pillars, we may call them the three pillars of religion: prayer, fasting, and almsgiving. Those three are very, very related. It's not possible really to practice one and ignore two, or practice two and ignore one, because they are interrelated. How are they? When we talk about praying, the deepest implication of prayer is self-acknowledgement that I am a creator and I am a creature and there is a creator. Anybody who truly, truly prays, prayer in its real sense means want humbling of self and attempt to have an ascent to connect with a being greater than me. So prayer itself, without us saying it, is first and foremost an acknowledgement that I am a mere being, I'm a creature, and there is a creator, and that I'm not just corporeal, I'm also spiritual, and I desire to connect with my creator through my spirit. So whoever truly prays, not mere hypocritical thing, if it's real prayer, it already has an implication. And when a human being gets to a point where he agrees that he is or she is a creature, that already sends a lot of implications. If I'm a creature, that means whatever I am, whatever name, position, the contraptions of life, material things, and whatever I have, I know they are all secondary. Fasting reinforces our prayer life. Fasting reinforces our prayer life because I know we have the tendency, particularly the type of religion at times we practice here, not just Christians, but even our Muslim brethren, these two major religions who believe in prayer and fasting, that at times we don't practice it right. So religion is never the problem. It is that
Reverend Father Umor also spoke on the reason why the country continues to be plagued with numerous socio-economic challenges despite the wide observance of fasting by Nigerians.
The answer lies in the distinction between being religious and being spiritual. Religiosity has to do more with the external manifestations, hypocrisy of the Pharisees, those who call Lord, Lord, but their hearts are far from their Lord. Okay, so those external things, and as long as people stop at just the externals, it will be difficult to find spiritual or positive import of religion. Jesus himself warned about it when he mentioned or recommended those three pillars of religion. Prayer. When you pray, he said, do not pray like this, but pray like this. When you fast, do not fast so that everybody is seeing you and they know and they start admiring you and saying, oh, that's a very wonderful. And that is how too many of us fast in Nigeria. When you give alms, check it out, how we give things, how many people give things. They call all the media houses and whatever. But when you give alms, do not let your right hand know what your left hand is doing. So what we really need to check is not religion, but our attitude and our approach to religion, how we practice it.
The Lenten season usually kicks off Ash Wednesday, where Orthodox faithful, especially Catholics around the world, attend Mass at various locations and have the sign of the cross marked on their forehead with ash to mark the first day of Lent and the 6 weeks of penitence before Easter.